Always said I would know where to find love. Always thought I'd be ready.
Raise your voice and
your social class. It doesn't matter how close you are to him. He runs an open door policy for everybody. Accessibility 100%. Charisma 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, he is one of the founding fathers of philanthropy in Ajegule. A very humble personality, but I know you'll be angry with me, but I have to say it. A supporter of everything good. In a way, he changed my mindset from looking at thousands to millions. I don't want to go more than that. Ladies and gentlemen, in our midst is our very own, our patron, the man himself, the charismatic, the intelligent, the multidimensional, High Chief Dr. Michael Owapasa in Congo.
We honor and appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much for gracing us with
Do
your
you know
presence.
that I'm not really happy with that level of appreciation? I'll tell you why. This is a man who has over 4,000 direct and indirect staff, mostly from Ajegule. I don't know if you understand what I'm telling you. Direct or indirect employment from Ajegule, over 4,000. With a standing ovation one more time. Please give it up for our very own High Chief Dr. Michael Owapasa Ubago. Thank you very much, sir, for coming. God bless you. God bless you. All right, very quickly, we don't want to waste much time. I'll be bringing up
We need to quickly watch our introduction video. Please play our video.
Are we ready? Media.
All right, while they get that sorted out, Dr. Promise already mentioned who we are expecting on stage today. It's the charismatic, enigmatic. Can't you see how bright she shines? She's not a light. Thank you so much for putting this together.
And you know something?
Okay.
Every year she keeps on getting brighter
And brighter.
My father was told me something.
Come on.
Please celebrate the wonderful.
God, I
The
love that.
wonderful
I
Arrowhead.
love that. I love that. Thank you so much.
Very beautiful, very, very beautiful. When I saw her this morning, I was lost for words. I was amazed.
Our beauty is blinding.
It's blinding.
Another scholarship to do your master's degree in Pan Atlantic University. Can you imagine that? And God wrote my story beautifully. Thank you, Professor Fabian Ajogu, STM. Thank you for giving me a solid educational background that has contributed to the woman I have become today. My father once told me something that I never forgot. Every hand that pulled you up makes your hand a bridge for someone else. In 2005, I lost my father and my world paused for a moment. In 2006, everything changed. A club was established in school called Bright Youth Organization, BYO. It was founded by Mr. Segun Shetan Michael. And Mr. Segun would take us out on excursions. One of the places we go every year was Leap Africa Youth Award Ceremony. And in 2006, he invited me to
We can make it louder than that, so I'll take it over again. TGCC 6.0! Beyond Limit! A round of applause for yourselves! Good morning, beautiful young women and the few gentlemen that we have in the room. It is an absolute pleasure and joy to welcome you to our annual Teen Girl Child Conference, TGCC 6.0, with a theme that is very dear to my heart, Beyond Limits, Scripting Your Own Story. According to the words of Maya Angelou, you may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. That is why we are here. We're here to decide. We're here to tear up every script that said a girl must be small. Every script that says a girl must be silent, must be sorry for wanting more. To every teenage girl seated here in this room, the bold ones, the quiet ones, the ones still finding their voice, I want you to know that you are seen, you are welcome, you are home. For 6 years we have done this, and God has been faithful all through the way. I'm forever grateful to God, the maker, the giver, and sustainer of the vision, for his unending mercy and grace upon my life. It's been 6 years of showing up when it was very hard. 6 years of giving back to the community and the society at large in the same measure that I have received, and even more. And I will recognize men and women who God has used to power this vision so far. I am truly grateful. First of all, I'd like to thank my biological mother, the one who gave to me, Mrs. Anyefield Sunday. Help me celebrate my mother. Thank you so much, Mommy. You raised a giant girl. Thank you for being my role model. You raised me and my siblings to be morally upright and never to give up on our dreams, even when it looked like we were disadvantaged. Our father died in 2005, and since then, you have taken the role of both a father and a mother. I am proud of you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for praying for me endlessly. Thank you for being my powerhouse. To my siblings, thank you for standing by me. You never doubted me for once since I started this vision. You believe in me like I've before, and that for me is priceless. Glad to be in this family. I love you. My family for me. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of my mentor and a director of this foundation. Please put your hands together for High Chief Dr.
So learn it, work towards it, and remain committed. You can move closer to becoming it. Don't shrink your dreams because of your present. About you better than how you feel about yourself. So sit with yourself and ask yourself, what do I really want to become? Like you just see somebody and promise you that I'm going to give you 50 million naira. Sponsor your dreams, like things like that, and really like write your own story. I'm going to do this and this and that and that. Recently, I gave my niece and nephew an assignment, and I told them that what do you want to become in life? Like write things you see yourself becoming. Write things you want to do for yourself. Write things you want to do for your parents, for your children, the kind of father you want to be, the kind of mother you want to be. And when I'm giving them the assignment, I think that I'm going to transfer those to your father and mother at that stage. But it is when you start to envision these things that it helps you to sit right, because you are picturing a future for yourself, and it helps you to align with that vision that you have in mind. And if you never see it again, you can't have it. Okay? So, number one is what? Thank you. Number two is what? Thank you. Number three is what? Oh, fantastic. Clap for yourself. If you want, multiply your 1 to 2. If you 5, multiply your 5 to 10. At the end of the day, it's all in the sight of God. So nobody is without a gift. Nobody is small. God never made anybody small. It's a big fat line. Dream big, see things. Oh, picture yourself in great places. See yourself as the first lady of Nigeria. Do ask this as far as you can see. Talk to your neighbor and say it is as far as I can see. Whatever you can see, you can have it. So, in closing, your story is still being written. This is the foundation of your life. I like to say that. You are so lucky. The problem with many teenagers now is that people want to grow up so fast. I see many teenagers doing makeup, fixing their nails, trying to install their hair. I think the first time
I ever had nails on was when I was 20 years old. And even then, I had to call my mom to say, Mommy, you want to put this in on my nails on set. Because these days, people just want to grow fast. And when you grow up, you wish that you were still so small. Ask all the adults here. Everybody wants to go back to their father's house. Even me. You say, I want to be an adult. You want to grow. When you see the things that adults see, you will cry. I'm not like you will cry. You will cry for your mom. You will cry for your daddy. I'm not like you. So that's every time I see young people, I always say they're so brushy. Something you want to be doing like big girl. Why? You are 14, you are 15, be 14. If you pass 14, you can never be 14 till you die. Till you die. You can never be 14 again. You can never be 15 years old again. You can never be 16 years old again. You can never be in your early 20s again. So why do you want to rush? Like, enjoy every age and stage of your life. And be a child. Maybe you should be a child. Don't be too ask all the daddies and even your mommy and your daddy, they want to go back to their mommy and daddy. So that most of our mommy and daddy's mommy and daddy are already 6 feet on that ground. Ask them, they will tell you. So, guys, I'm saying all of this to say that enjoy every process of your life, enjoy every stage of your life, dream big. There is absolutely no stopping you. If you don't remember anything that I said today, remember where I told you I came from, where I am now. This is the foundation of your life, like I said. Build well, because a strong building will only stand on a solid foundation. If your foundation is shaky, may there not be a collapse or an earthquake mid-stage of your life. So build this very solid foundation for yourself right now, and it is in what you do now. It is in the decisions that you make now. It is in right now. You can't see it, but you are building. So build well, build beyond limits, and write a good story for yourself. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. Wow, just wow. How many people learned something today? This side, okay, amazing, great. So now, with hands raised, we're going to have a Q&A session, right? So this is just, okay, before
Yes,
this,
can you hear anything?
just
Can you hear anything?
actually let you know that this was one of the most impactful sessions that I've had this year. And I'm going to say, wow, many of us may be distracted by stories and, how she was trying to the conversation with you as young people. But one thing she said stood out. And that was the story of David, I believe, when you mentioned David. The thing about David was that even David's father did not think David was good enough. So imagine if the president or the kingmaker of your country is coming to your house to select a king for the entire nation, and they ask you to present all your children, and you forgot a child. That will show you how bad it is. But the thing is, when God wants to take the glory, He causes the men you rely on to disappoint you. That's the truth. And many of us, we come from families where we are not sure where the next thing is going to come from. So sometimes when we are speaking motivationally, we may not necessarily relate. But you have to understand that from your story, it's a universally known fact that God loves the underdog in every story. Ajegunle is not a stigma. Are you listening to me? She has given us a story in details. She was not from Ajegunle, but she was also from the slum. And God strategically puts people in her life to lead her to the place where she is. So another thing to learn is the fact that the people you associate with will do what? Will make you destroy you. So we can just maybe about one or two questions. I think it's a question. So
Who are the first people who want to, ask questions? I'm sure that there are things going in your mind. It could be about your own personal experiences based on what she has said and what she has shared. So I want you to just ask her that question. She's here now, so don't waste it. She's now online, talking to Mama, you came to my program, and I realized I want to ask you. She's here right now, so I want to ask your questions. While we're waiting for hands, I also want someone to say, okay, there's one person come out. Please come out. Who else? The next person? Okay, I can see your hand. Come. Amazing.
Please, we don't want to come and answer questions.
How do I get your number? Please make sure that it is, powerful enough for everybody to learn from. Okay, so you're going to tell us your name, tell us what you learned from the session, and then now tell us your question. Do you understand? All right. And the name of your school.
My name is Victoria David, and the name of my school is Living Word Brainer School. So what I learned from this section was that we should just don't look at our foundation. Like, we should not look at our background, where we are coming from, that is too poor. We should keep pushing ourselves to go forward. And my question is, if we keep failing and failing, but we are failing but trying, and we keep failing, what do we do?
Thank you. That's a very brilliant question. Please, can you put your hands together for us? Please, can you tell me your name again? Victoria. When you keep failing and you're trying your best, right? Sit back with yourself alone and look at everything that made you fail. Sometimes we continue to fail because we did not learn the lesson from the previous failure. So we just fail, but we keep repeating the same thing that will automatically make us fail. For instance, if you want to cook, what is that thing you want to cook? Let's say you want to cook okra. You want to cook okra, but you keep using ogbono. Please, how can ogbono become okra on fire? What magic do you want to perform? Right? So sometimes we continue to fail because we have not looked at what is making us fail. We just continue to move forward. So look at the reason behind this failure. And it will be something that you have to be honest with yourself about. Right? When you find out that, it's because I didn't do this correctly, or it's because I didn't do that correctly, write it down and be intentional about not repeating that. Be intentional to take another route. Be intentional to ask people who have gone ahead of you in that particular field or in that sphere or in whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Some people have done those things and have succeeded. So ask questions. Go to them for mentorship. Don't run alone. But no matter how many, the fact that you fail a lot is proof that you are going to be so successful. Honestly, it is. I wish I could say it in a way that you believe me. If you don't fail, you can never be successful. I'm not even lying. You must fail to succeed. So yeah, fail a lot, but check why it is you are failing, and you'll be able to help you to do it differently the next time you have to do it. Thank you.
A round of applause. Thank you so much. That was very practical and inspiring. Identify your patterns. Pay attention to what is causing you to fail, in quotes. Don't be a victim. Be a proactive person. And then also she mentioned that identify people who have succeeded in that thing that you're trying to excel at, and then also, emulate them. Be close to them. Seek for mentorship. All right, so tell us your name. Tell us the name of your school, what you learned so far, and your question. Please move this way. Thank you.
My name is Adumaulu Akufumi. The name of my school is Rays of Impact School. So, thing I learned today is that don't let your beginning will not define your ending. And the question I want to ask is that some people tell me that I'm too short, but I feel like yes, I'm short, but I know that in school, some people used to say that the people that are short are the people that usually know book more. And I feel like, me too, I'm short, let me to like, let me to keep my shortness. Like, I'll feel like sometimes I'll be crying that I'm too short. But times, I'll feel like, no, I'm not short. And I'll feel like,
One house, please.
I'm asking that, should I give up on myself that I'm too short or not? What's your name again? Talk for me. Please listen, I want you
One
to be
house,
quiet,
please. Let's pay attention. We all have things that, make us feel that way. Maybe by words that people have said. Our internal critic comes up.
Talk for me. There is absolutely nothing wrong with your height. Look at me. There is nothing wrong. Look at me. There is nothing wrong with your height. There is nothing wrong with how short you are. There is nothing wrong with your stature. There is nothing wrong with your face. There's nothing wrong with you from your head to toe. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Do you know what? God said, let us make Tophumi. I'm going to give her this stature. Because it will suit her so well. I'm going to give her this face. I'm going to make her exactly how you are now. And when God made you, He said you are beautiful. Okay? When I was in secondary school, they used to call me Ojuyobo. I used to see that my eyes are very big. So, when they called me Ojuyobo in school, and that time I was so tiny, so my eyes were so big, like it looked like it would fall out of my socket. And so I started doing my eyes like this, because I wanted to reduce my eyes so that people can stop calling me Ojuyobo, eyes comber. My friends, my classmates called me that. But today, everybody say, oh, Juliana, you have such a beautiful eyes. When I was in school, I didn't like my gap teeth. I see, people laughed at me every time. I don't even know why they laughed at the gap teeth. So when I grew older, I thought, oh, should I close my gap teeth? I have the money to go to a dentist to close. Like now, we live in a generation where beauty can be bought. Oh yeah, I can decide to make my bum bum bigger today if I like. I just have to pay for it. I can decide to make my breast bigger if I like. I can decide to make my arm slimmer if I like. I can even change my nose. Yeah? Can change my lips. There is no part of my body I can't change with money. So today, beauty can be bought. But when you are trying to change something, it is not that I'm for it or against it, but it is that look at that insecurity. Look at that insecurity and ask yourself that when I change this thing, would I really be happy? Sit with your insecurity and say, oh, I'm so fine. There are times when people will compliment me and say, oh, you look so beautiful, but it didn't enter my head. I'll just say, okay, thank you. Like, it wasn't, but there was a time when I had to look at myself in the mirror and start complimenting myself. So that when people told me those things, I would believe it. Because I didn't think I was fine. I know you don't believe me. But I actually didn't think, I thought I had my eyes were too big. I don't know, us girls, we complain about everything. When you have big stomach. There was a time when if I'm going anywhere, I'll be wearing my waist trainer because I say, I wish my tummy was flatter. I don't care anymore. 2 days ago, I was with my colleagues, they say, Juliana, I say, see this stomach? I will rock it, you'll be tired of it. Because I've tried all my best to lose this tummy fat. It's not going. So I'm so proud of it now that I'm not wearing any waist trainer to train my waist again.
It is not that it is wrong for you to train your waist if you want to. I'm saying that if you see it as an insecurity, by the time you finish training your waist, there's something else that you want to do again to yourself. Be so in love with yourself that if anybody tells you that you are ugly, have you seen some people that they're not as you are, but they walk into a room and they are so attractive? It is the aura. It is that in their subconscious they've told themselves that I'm the finest girl, like I'm the baddest. And they enter into that room and every head is turning from them. You might be the most beautiful girl and you don't think yourself as that, and you enter into a room and you just start to bang your head. You can't walk up straight. So believe in yourself. So don't change anything. There's nothing you can do, my love. You have to embrace yourself for who you are. Because you are beautiful. See, those people that are saying that you are what? That you are too short. When they see you 15, 20 years from now, they say, oh, I know her, she's my classmate. She's my classmate. Do you know what? Take your time to study. Like they say, short people are brilliant. So study so hard. Like read your books, be so brilliant, do everything that you can do academically. Live yourself. That's so fine. Okay? And I'm not saying this to gas you up. It's the truth. Okay? So don't listen to what people say that, oh, she's short, she's this, she's that. Don't mind them. Tomorrow they are going to farms you. Do you know what farms mean? That's a language that you... Tomorrow they are going to start saying, oh, I know her. She's my classmate. She was my classmate. Do you understand? You are fearfully and wonderfully made.
So now, a lot of people were asking for questions before. Now all of you have come outside for questions. What are we going to do now, Dr. Promise?
She may not have the time to answer everybody.
Exactly.
So if we can actually compress everything, if you quickly ask a question, 20 seconds, so that she can just touch as much as possible. Is that okay, ma'am?
All right. So as quickly as possible, just
very
shortly.
Quickly, no crying, no explanation.
Just name and your problem. What has the Lord done for you? Oh yeah.
Not what has a jugular done to you.
All right. So you have a mic. Hurry. Everybody, please come out. Just
come out, everybody.
Just come this way. Come this way. Where are the others? Please come fast. We don't have that time. Please come. Come to the center, my love. Thank you. All right. Your question.
Does it mean that when you were younger, you just believed in yourself, or there was another thing? Because my mom always told me that believing in yourself, working hard, but anytime I try, I just fail. Most times, even in school, even in class, I'll do all I can and I'll try all my best.
Don't cry, please. Don't cry, yeah? Don't cry. Bring it up. Anybody that wants to cry, just come on.
What was your question?
Try and fail.
That there's another thing you're doing, or you just believed in yourself, because I've believed in myself many times.
Okay. I'm so sorry. Yeah. The next person, please. You already cried before you asked a bill. Calm down. Don't cry. Don't cry, please. Don't cry. Even when I'm DJ, there's no time.
Sorry. So while she's crying, do you have a question? Do you have a self-figured
Yeah, just ask.
All right, ask.
So I just wanted to ask if you have like...
One house, please. Let's hear her.
They're always looking down on you. You're always trying your best, but nobody is seeing it. They're always looking down on you. Like, you know what you want to be, but people are like, if you want to be this, is there a certain type of your size, your, okay. So your body weight.
And looking down on you, people look down. Okay, thank you. Over. So just, if you ask your question, come to this side. If you've not asked your question, please come to the middle. On a straight line, please.
You said, don't let your beginning start your ending. As a child, I used to think that your beginnings, that is how you're going to be for the rest of your life. How your life starts, that is how you're going to be. But you pointed out this thing to us by saying, don't let your beginning start your end. Now, what I just want to ask is, what do you mean by that?
All right, thank you. Next person. If you have asked, go over there.
My question is that, how can we go further in life when your mother has not paid us?
and you go back home, people start laughing at you.
I understand. Sorry. Bella, don't cry, don't cry. Marifa, don't cry.
My question is, how do we keep ignoring people who say all manner
Hold
of things
on, so we
against
can
us?
hear. Come again, please, so we hear you.
How do we keep ignoring people who say all manner of things against us?
Against you. Everything is still almost boiling down to body shaming.
Body
When they
shaming,
call me
identity.
that I don't know anything, what can I do?
Okay, when they say you don't know anything. Okay. Next person.
I want to ask that how we can be courageous, because I have a dream of becoming a lawyer. When my mom died, all my dreams were shattered. So I cried a lot. I don't know what to do. So people laugh at me that they've already removed the umbrella covering your head. So I told my sister, and she said I should keep ignoring them. That the Lord is my strength.
That's a very strong one. Next question.
I want to ask that when you were going through all those trauma, was your father and your mother there?
DJ, please.
My question is, why is failure important? Because anytime I feel like I'm a loser, that I can't go far.
Next person.
My question is, when you have a dream and your foundation does not want you to achieve that dream, what do you do? If you dream that you want to be a pilot and do not have a responsible father, what do you want to do?
Wow.
These are heavy questions.
Very
I feel
heavy
like
questions.
everyone,
Very heavy questions.
a lot of ladies here.
Heavy questions. So this is an emotional moment for her. I think.
Let's give her a moment.
Please.
Let's give her a
just
moment.
a moment.
I feel like a lot of people here, and it's so fitting because she mentioned that she's a therapist, and the reason she became a therapist was because she could relate to a lot of things that young girls are going through. So you can see why she's so empathetic to their situation. And she told us all her story, her background, how she had to come from, go through all of these things. And I think that's what gave these girls the courage to come out and boldly share their story as well. So let's give them a round of applause for being vulnerable and coming out to share the things that are bothering them. We come from a culture, a society that tells us to keep quiet, to manage, to hold things into our chest. But I'm so happy that they're here. And this event was put together by our convener and the team for them to express themselves.
I remember when I was younger, they used to call me Fatty Bom Bom. That name stuck to me for a very long time. It traumatized me. I used to pass a longer route because I was avoiding those people that called me Fatty Bom Bom. We're trying to manage the time, please.
Please, can we be quiet?
Please, let's have a quiet room.
Please, let's be quiet.
One house.
So I don't know when the next edition of this would be, but I don't know when, but if we can talk to, I don't know, if before next year, we can have like a group therapy session for all these girls. I will come. I'll do the group therapy.
Wonderful. Round of applause. A round of applause. Come on.
Yes. Please, let's try to make it happen. Might not be here. I don't know where, but I would make sure that I clear my schedule for that day and I would be present. So we don't have all the time to answer like one after the other. And I think that part of the reasons why I cried is because I know what you girls are talking about. I know what you girls are talking, that they think you're dumb, that they think you're ugly because you're fat, that you want to be a pilot but daddy is not there, that your mom died and you just feel like your dreams have been shattered,
Like, okay, why is it important to fail? All these questions that you have all asked. I've been there many times, and sometimes I even come for conferences like this, and I don't even understand what the speakers are talking about, but I just know that I'm seated and I'm listening, and that's why every time I'm talking to young people, I ensure that I do a lot of storytelling, so that it's not like I'm just speaking big English and I'm not doing anything about it. First of all, let me just say that people are always going to talk about you. Even now, I have so many people talking about it. People talk about people every time. The reason why people would always have something to say is proof that you're alive. In fact, it's so bad that people even talk about dead people. So you can never stop people from talking about you. Okay? It's part of it. They'll always talk about you. It's hard for me because sometimes in my industry, anything you say, bloggers speak it. Sometimes bloggers even sell wrong narratives about you. There are so many things that I've read about myself that I'm like, who is this person you're talking about? I don't know this person you're talking about. So you see, there is no end to people talking about you. People will always talk about you. People will always have something to say about your body, about your size, but it is not true. It is not true that because of your body size you can't become anything you want to be. It is not true that, you are dumb and you are not smart. All you have to do is that, I wish that we have an educational system that caters for every special child, because every child is special and we all learn differently. The reason why I came top in my class all the time was not because all my teachers did an exceptional job teaching us in class. Was because I know that I need to read for a longer time. So I burned the midnight candles, and I bought a lot of candles to read my book at night when everywhere is still. I read, and I made friends with people who were smarter than me. I was in art class. I was friends with people from science class. I made friends with people who understood how to mathematics, further maths, and we would use our break time sometimes to solve problems. And even when school started going for competitions, I wasn't like I started out as the best person in my class, but I started going. I just followed, like anything that they are. As long as it's where people will learn something, I'll go. But guess who now became the person, the person that will represent the school? I started from just following my classmates and clapping for them while they talk. And I became the person that was talking and the others were clapping for. So put your head anywhere that you know that I'm not good at this thing. Make friends with those people. Follow them. Like, let them say you are follow. It's you that know what you are learning from them. Then your mom would be so happy to see you fulfill your dreams. It's not that life happens to us when we don't plan it. Our mothers die, our fathers die, and sometimes when people die, the process of healing from it can be a lifelong journey. I have an elder sister who died in my hands when she gave birth after giving birth to her children. So I still hold the memory of how she died in my head, even till date. So sometimes we don't necessarily completely heal from the loss of a loved one. But what happens is that with time doesn't heal if we don't pay attention to our healing. Time will only heal if we pay attention to it. Time would, in fact, not heal. I want to rephrase it. Time would help us to be able to accept it, not necessarily heal it. But remember that your mom will want to see you become the best that you can ever be. So believe in yourself. People who are orphans, have no mother, have no father, don't even know their mother or their father by name. They are making it big in this life that we live. So let nothing stop you. Oh, daddy is not always, daddy is not responsible. Oh, yada, yada. I had to forgive my dad. Because I don't know why my mom and dad got married when they know that they are not going to stay together. And most times, parents don't know the effect of these things on their children. They just make the selfish decision alone because they are both angry and they go their separate way and they marry somebody else, or maybe they don't marry anybody else, but the effect on that on the child is always so deep that it takes God to heal it. So, but guess what? It doesn't matter. Today, I've forgiven my dad. Funny enough, today my mom and dad are back together. They were divorced for 24 years, and they got back together miraculously. All of us stopped praying about it. I didn't even dream about it again. So even if somebody prophesied it, I would say it's a lie. But they're back together today. Okay? And that might not be the case for everybody, but I'm just saying that don't let that stop you from anything. Be who you want to be. Live for your own children so that your own children can thank you and say, I have a mother who did something for me to become who I am today. And so that's the same thing for everybody. Everybody talked about self-esteem and all of those things. We feel that way sometimes. But love yourself. It's the same thing. Why must you fail? You must fail. I said it. You will fail plenty times. There was a time I used my money to do a film. The editor ran away with my money. I spent millions on that film. Till today, I did not see the film. And I've already announced it that my film was coming out. People were waiting. They didn't see the film. That was not only a failure, inner failure. It was a public disgrace because I've announced that my film is coming out. The editor just disappeared in my film and everything. I was so ashamed of myself because I had called people to come and audition. People were waiting to see themselves. Till tomorrow, I keep explaining to them that and it didn't happen once. It happened 2 times. The 3rd time was a show. There was a show where I called Blindfolds with Juliana. It's a show that I had different people from different walks of life come and talk about. I shot 6 episodes of that show, or 7 episodes. The editor only delivered 2 episodes. The remaining 5 episodes disappeared. How can I account for that? How am I going to tell people that editors ran away? But the first time was an editor problem. The second time was an editor problem. The 3rd time was an editor problem. And for the longest time, I didn't want to do any film again. I told myself, maybe it's not in my destiny to do my own film. But one day, I just got up and said, why would I think that this is what is for me? I'm allowing the experiences I've had with these editors determine my own life. And I just got angry and said, okay, do you know what? This time I'm going to do a short film. I will do a short film, something that even if I lose the money, I won't care. I did a short film, an editor edited it and submitted it. It's on YouTube. It has almost 500,000 views. What am I saying? As you grow in life, you will have many failures. Failure is the air that you breathe, literally. You will fail. You will succeed. It's part of life. Just keep believing and keep pushing. That's the essence of it. This is reality. So please,
thank you very much.
Always remember that I said these things sweetly. And hopefully, Auntie Blessing, am I correct?
Yeah, that's it.
Would be able to put together our therapy session and then we can talk in details, but don't let nobody lie to you. Like, you're all of you here, your different faces, everything, you're all so beautiful. And you all have a bright future. And I'm not even capping. I'm so serious about it. It's the truth, okay? So make sure you make me proud because I'm counting on you, okay? Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Hold on. Please, we would like to take some pictures with you.
So you
Yes, and we have some wonderful gifts for you. But before then, during this session, it was like a eureka moment, and there's somebody who was touched, especially the girl who mentioned something about an irresponsible father. It actually almost broke me. So there was somebody who was touched to actually sponsor one of the girls. So I'm going to bring him up right now to say a couple of words. He has 1 or 2 things to say. Then we'll present what we have for you.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to all the speakers that are speaking after me. Please, I just want to quickly say this thing. Please, I'm sorry. I will not take time. God bless that person. I'll wait for the person. Do you know Joseph in the Bible? Do you know that this boy, his brother sold him into slavery, right? And then he got to Potiphar's house, right? And then Potiphar's wife lied against him that he wanted to rape her, right? Why didn't God say that, I will stand up for this, my son, because he really didn't want to rape her? Do you know that Joseph could have agreed to sleep with Potiphar's wife and be boiling in Potiphar's house? So why didn't God say, after all the things that this my son has gone through, his brothers killed him, now they sold him to slavery, now his master's wife is like, I will arise and fight for my son, and say, no, it's a lie. I will make somebody come and expose Potiphar's wife. That is a lie. He didn't try to sleep with her. God was watching because it was all part of the story. Joseph must fail. People must talk about him that this boy slept with his master's wife. Do you know how rumors spread in Egypt that Joseph wanted to rape Potiphar's wife? Do you know how Joseph had a bad name for something he did not do? Do you know how Joseph was put in prison for something he did not do? Why didn't God say, oh my son, I will step in now and I will stop all these people from talking bad about you and carrying rumors about you? Do you know how he must have suffered in the prison? They said that you want to rape a girl wife, Abi? God left it because Joseph must go to prison to become prime minister. It's a must. It's a must. He must first enter that place. Now, when Joseph was in prison, God did not say, oh, let somebody come and deliver himself quickly the first year. He said, even the people he interpreted the dreams for, Bible says they forgot. Yeah. You must suffer. You don't want to suffer. You will suffer. Do you know what to make it? You must suffer. You must fail. They forgot. But when it was the set time for Joseph, the appointed time, as it was written in a volume of books about him, that time came. Joseph continued to interpret dreams in the prison, but the set time came. God made Pharaoh dream. Pharaoh had many dreams before that time. Why didn't he look for an interpreter? But Pharaoh had to have that particular specific dream. And why did Pharaoh agree that you should go and bring a prisoner to interpret my dream? Why? A whole king of the world. Egypt was the biggest empire at the time. So what king would say, go and bring a prisoner to come and interpret my dream? I have many astrologers and all these people around me. Why am I bringing a prisoner that slept with his master's wife? But that's the script of God. Pharaoh called for Joseph. Joseph interpreted the dreams. Before Joseph appeared before Pharaoh, the Bible says that they had to change his clothing. Because you cannot appear before the king with prisoner's clothes. They changed Joseph's clothing. Joseph entered that place as a prisoner, left that place as prime minister. Hello? Come on. You will fail. No, anybody that says you will not fail, they don't like you. You will fail, oh. You will fail. People will say things about you. I just remember that story because of everything you guys said. But one thing is sure, if you keep, just be there. Just keep dreaming. Just keep doing what you know how to do. That time will now come that you will now arise and you will now be the prime minister. And the people that now spoke about you, they will do like this. Because Pharaoh's wife was among the people that was bowing to Joseph. Do you understand my story?
Thank you very much. A round of applause for her. God bless you, ma. Thank you. Without wasting much time, please, I would like to call on Pastor Sunday Kwogu, the CEO of Figure Plus. He has a couple of things to say.
All right, I'd like you to celebrate our guest. Can you put your hands together for her? Thank you so much for coming and honoring this event. And I also want you to help me applaud these wonderful students. The joy that I have is that they are interested, but it's not convenient. In our time, we are not even interested. And the person that you are even living with is not even ready to listen to you. Your time, in fact, now Ajegule is better. In our days, Ajegule was a typical, a horror place. There are some places we cannot walk. In fact, where you live now is even better. Where I lived, I can't go back there. You know, and that is why for 6 years, God has graced blessing. And every person that I've been supporting now, this is the 6th year for this. Last year, 20 students were given scholarship. Next year is going to be 7. And I want to thank everyone. Each time she calls you, This time she reach out to you, you are willing, even when it is not convenient. God will be your backup. Like she said, this world, this life is full of battles. We are fighting. So, for those of you that said your father
Irresponsible.
Seriously.
That's a strong word.
Don't worry. Today, God has come to your aid. Because from now...
Who's the girl? Who's the girl, please? Who said the father would come?
From now till you finish university, your fees will be paid for.
God is actually the father of the fatherless.
So we will start it now. The organizers will reach out to your school now. Everything it will take you to finish. What class are you?
3.
Eh?
JS3.
JS3. So you have just 3 years to finish. What school is that? What school?
St. Phileas.
So we'll settle all the bills till she finishes.
Wonderful. Come on, put those hands together. Come on.
We'll do it today. All right? Thank you. Just
God bless you. Dr. Wallace, I've been asked to bring you up on stage to say a couple of... Please put your hands together for him all the way from the United States of America. A round of applause. Come on. Jump those hands together. Come on. Good afternoon, everyone. I said good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Right now, my heart is so overwhelmed, and I am deeply touched by what I've seen here today. I know that I will go back to the United States of America, and I will never be the same. Never be the same. There is so much gratitude. There is so much honesty. But let me just tell you something about myself. I am an apostle in the United States of America. I am also a member of Gatekeepers Fellowship. The Gatekeepers Fellowship was founded by Bishop Gregory Sherman. He is the founder, the establishment of it, and we came over here for the Gatekeepers Conference here in Nigeria. By the way, this is also my first time in Africa, my first time in Nigeria. One of the things I can truly say, I wish that I can bottle up some of the things and I've saw here, the energy, the worship, the praises, and all of that. And the president of the Nigerian chapter of Gatekeepers is none other than Bishop Dave Ote. He's the international president. And on behalf of him, just give him a great big round of applause. He has also been our person. This man has taken so good of care of us that this unbelievable, the fellowship, this being a good mentor and someone that's really helped us. But I want to say to all the young ladies here in the audience today, we sponsor the female sanitation pads. This is what we do. And back in America, we put together a plan and a program for that, and we send donations over, and this young lady here can attest to that. I want to say to all of you young ladies out here, don't fall victims to men who will try to prostitute you out so that you can get those sanitary needs. It is something that is so big on my heart. When I was told about it, I doubled what I put in the first time. So I want you to know I'm staying firm on that. And I appreciate the fact that we know where the money goes. But one of the things I want to say to you young ladies, you all are beautiful. God created you. God did not make a mistake. He is so wonderful and so awesome. The scripture tells us, as you already had quoted, you are beautifully and wonderfully made. God does not make a mistake. And I want you to put your hands together for yourselves. Whatever you decide to do in this life, Whatever you decide that you want to do, just keep on going. I failed a number of times, but my success came later on. And that is what you do. The labor of what you do, you will bear the fruit later on. As it says in the scripture, your later days should be better than your former days. Do you agree with that? Am I talking to somebody in here this morning? I declare and decree over all of you in here this day, I declare and I decree that you will be successful. You will be great. And there is nothing, absolutely nothing that can hold you back. Move over, get out of your way, and allow God to lead you. Every step that you take, every moment that you wake up, thank God for another day on this side. Bless you all. And here's one thing I want you to absolutely know. I am from America, but I'm going to tell you right now, I love all of you all, every last one of you all, and there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. Praise God in the house today. Hallelujah! Keep those hands together for Jesus. All right, hold on. We are in the atmosphere for miracles. Do you believe it? Something huge is happening. Somebody came here and said she didn't have a father figure. The father is useless. But God turned the story around. Hold on. That's part one. Hold on. Something big is coming again, please. Join me as we make welcome Bishop Dave up to the stage.
Okay, thank you so much. I celebrate you. You look very beautiful. I watched your movie, I've laughed, I fall down. And when I saw it, I said, whoa. And I like the scripture part of, I never knew you were even born again. But when I see the way you use scripture, it talks today, man, the Lord bless you. You know, the man that just left you here is 76 years old. He's 76 years old. 76. And while you were talking, they were weeping, they were crying. Humble beginning. I wasn't born with a silver spoon, but God helped. That's why I keep saying everywhere I go, whatever you can explain is not God. Where I am, I can't explain it. Where you are, you can't explain it. Somebody ran with your script. But see where you are today. You know what? We are gatekeepers. They are here for this program. They came to see the girls. While I was there, I was chatting with my president. He was giving me, he came from the US, he came from Canada, Devon came from Canada. He had been crying since yesterday, and today they make you cry again. Now, gatekeepers, we want to take up one of these girls. You come here, you fake, come here.
Girl, you come here.
Yeah, am I correct? So when she spoke first, talk about her fees not being paid, and they do a joke account on her. This is how we'll take care of you till the university is graduating.
They said she lost her crown. She lost her covering. God give you a better covering now.
And when we say university, it's not public university. It will be a private university until you graduate. And like he said, it's that now. It's that now. It's that now. So it's that now. It's that now.
So tell them that umbrella is back. That umbrella. Come on, say umbrella is back. Umbrella is back.
The devil is a madman. Eh? Come, give her a hug for me. That's my team. Come, give her a hug for Hold on. So after now, blessing will get with the team, the whole team, and they'll get to right away to the school right away now, and it will be fixed. Is that okay? They'll get your name and everything, we'll fix it up.
All right, God bless you. Thank you very much. You can go back to your seats. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Bishop Dave. I'd like you to return back to the stage. Thank you. A round of applause for him, please.
Oh, you sing the Lord fail.
I'm really emotional right now, but I'm going to talk about this when I have my session. Firstly, I want to thank the keynote speaker, Juliana. She's an amazing woman. I've been following her for a while. Please clap well. Since I started reaching out to celebrities to come for my event 3 years ago, I started with Ruth Kadri. You know, I have been very deliberate. I pray about who I'm bringing, and God gives me direction on who to bring. And guess what? Some of the celebrities, you reach out to them on Instagram, they won't respond to you. I can't count how many people I've reached out to, and they'll just read my messages and don't respond. Others don't even open it at all. And on this particular day, I was really confused. My friend can bear me witness. It was around past 10 p.m. in the night, and I said, I don't know who I'm bringing for this event. And he said, okay, who do you have in mind? So I listed, he said, send her a message now. And I picked up my phone, I sent her a message on Instagram. It didn't take long. Thankfully, she was online. And she said, I'm usually not here. I don't know why I'm here. But for this event, I will show up. And today, she's here. I want to say thank you for staying awake that night. Thank you for responding to my chat. And since then, you've been following up. I'd like to thank your manager, Tosin. She has been wonderful. She has been so kind to me. She has prayed for me, called me, prayed for me, check up on me. Thank you so much. I also want to thank you for sponsoring this session. You stirred the water, and people jumped on it, and they got their deliverance. Help me celebrate her one more time. In the spirit of the amazing work that you do, as a purity advocate, you've gone to show us that purity is beyond being sexually pure. You've talked about purity in different aspects, and I commend the work that you do. You're an inspiration to me and every girl child out there. On this day, we would like to give you an award of appreciation for championing this cause for purity advocacy. So I'd like Bishop Dave Okwe to please present this award to her. So you can go here on behalf.
It's a privilege, Juliana. First time I'm knowing your name. Such an amazing person you are. Thank you for what you do for the community, and especially for the Girl Child Project, for the body of Christ. If you check, you are actually live, so everybody's watching what you are saying, and we pray that you will not miss it in life. We pray that more people like you will come up. And don't relent whatever you are doing. Just keep doing it. You are closer than ever. This world will hear you, and you change the narrative in your generation. You change your father's name in the book of this nation, in the name of Jesus. On behalf of the Girl Child Project, blessings and gatekeeper, and everybody here, we celebrate you so much. We present you this award. Go and do well. We can't wait to see you in the therapy section. We can't wait about that, and I promise to be there to celebrate with you. Once again, thank you so much, and God bless you.
Oh, you sing the Lord fail. No, 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 no. You sing the Lord fail. No, no, no.
Thank you so much. One more thing, she didn't ask me to pay her any amount of money. You know how you invite someone and the first thing they want to say is, what's the budget?
Yeah, what's the budget?
How much can you pay, or how much do you have? There was no such question from her or from her manager. Thank you for accepting to give back to the society without asking for anything in return. So for your act of selflessness, we made you this very special customized gift.
Applause for her once again. Thank you so much.
Have you seen the Lord fail before? You know, it's such an amazing thing that God waits for the perfect time to show up. I was particularly touched by those two people. The one who said, the covering from your head has been removed. You know, when you listen to what people say at times, if you allow it get to you, you may commit suicide. I told you they used to call me Fatty Bom Bom. Now they call me Dr. Promise. Hold on. Before I bring up the next person, it is important in life that you fail. Forget the fact that she said it. It is very important that you fail. So that when God blesses you with success, you will remember where you are coming from. So it won't get into your head. I failed O-level 6 times. Wow. I wrote GCE, WAEC, NECO, GCE, WAEC, NECO. I was looking for one sitting. And I was so adamant that I would never do special center. I will use my brain, I will get it. The day I got my result, I was shedding tears. I went home, I showed my mom, I said, yes, this is the result and the dedication of hard work. Nobody can beat their chest and say they wrote something on the board for me now, for me to pass an exam. You have to fail, embrace failure, and it will never ever be used against you. For those of you who were not privileged to get the scholarship, don't be discouraged. Don't be touched.
There's still more coming.
There's still more coming your way. God is not done with you. Are you hearing me? Stay focused. All right, so without wasting much time, we're going to have a little bit of trivia right now, and we're going to be having musical performance from a very gifted person who was here 2 years ago, and he wowed us with his vocal dexterity. It's somebody I've followed the career from afar for a very long time. A very, very gifted singer. Very, very gifted singer. I remember one of his videos that went viral when he actually did a cover for one of Michael Jackson's songs. I've forgotten the name. And I can categorically tell you that what he did was almost as good, if not better than what Michael Jackson did.
All right, sorry. Our guest speaker, sorry, Scottish, our guest speaker is leaving. Let's just quickly say thank you once again. Thank you, Miss Juliana.
We love you very much, man.
We love you, Miss Juliana. We hope to see you again, Miss Juliana. All right, awesome. Back to you, so.
DJ, resist the temptation to press that thing. All right, without wasting much time, ladies and gentlemen, please join me as we make welcome the musical genius himself, the personality who has truly, truly shown Ajegunle to the world through his gifts, his charisma, and his talents. Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome my brother and friend, Just Roland. A round of applause, come on, a round of applause for him. Can somebody make a joyful noise?
If you know and you know that you have been greatly blessed today, can you shout? All right, first, in absentia, I want us to put our hands together for the convener of this event. Let's celebrate her, it's not easy. Let's put our hands together for her. And I want to also celebrate the dignitaries that are seated here. Can we put our hands together for our daddies and our mommies and the dignitaries that are seated here? All right, so can you quickly look at somebody close to you and tell the person, if you are slimmer than me, you are very slim. Tell the person, if you are fatter than me, you are very fat.
You are making everybody to look at me now, and I don't like it.
Tell the person, if you are taller than me, you are very tall. Good. Tell the person, if you are shorter than me, you are very short. Good. What I'm trying to say in essence is love yourself as you are. Can you put your hands together for yourself? God made you perfectly the way you are, right? Okay, so before I do the song, I was here, I think, last 2 years, right? Yeah, and there's a song we did. Do you guys remember the song? Are you sure? Okay, I'm just going to take the chorus, then we'll take it together. So, because I want us to sing together. Is that all right? So the song is, shine your light until the whole world see your light. Shine your light until the whole world see your light. You're not just a girl. That's beautiful. You're not just a woman. You're not just a girl. You're not just a woman. Is that beautiful? Okay, so when I get to the chorus, we're all gonna sing together. Is that all right? Okay, all right, let's go. DJ.
Don't be scared to be who you are. There's a light in you. The whole world is waiting on you. Don't be scared to make the difference. There's a hope you cannot bury because of where you're from. Do you know that you're amazing? And everything you need is right inside of you. Do you know that you're amazing? Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Everybody together now. Shine your light until the whole world see your light. Shine your light until the whole world see your light. You're not just a girl. You're not just a woman. You're not just a girl. You're not just a woman. Shine your
Listen.
Don't be scared to be honest. You have been called to stand out in everything you do. Don't be scared to be a woman. Embrace who you are, love who you are. Do you know that you're amazing? Everything you need is right inside of you. Do you know that you're amazing? Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Shine your light until the you're not just a girl, you're not just a woman. You're not just a girl, you're not just a woman. Shine your light until the whole world see your light. Shine your light until the whole world see your light. You're not just a girl, you're not just a woman. You're not just a girl, you're not just a woman. Shine your light. Put your hands together.
All right, very, very quickly, thank you very much for just giving us a mind-blowing performance. A round of applause for Just Roland. Remember, it's your responsibility to shine your light. Nobody will shine it for you. All right, so very quickly, we're moving on to another session. We're going to be having a speech from one of our special guests. With me here, I would like to actually introduce this wonderful woman. She's an investor in business. This is Ajegula. You cannot be giving us siren sound anyhow. All right, so she's an investor, a business coach, and the CEO of Xylus Homes and Properties. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a resounding, thunderous applause as we make welcome to the podium Mrs. Bukola Olatujoye. A round of applause.
I know he loves me. I know he cares. Whenever I call, he always is right there. In times of trouble, he is my help. Yeah, I know your fear. I know he'll be right there.
I know.
He really does what he says he will do. Yeah, why would I doubt when he always comes through?
DJ, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You are always taking us to another level. Please, a round of applause for DJ Taliban. Okay, so I've just been reliably informed that you're still expecting Mrs. Bukola Olatujoye. Moving forward, we would like to have the panel session now. This is an opportunity for those who have questions to actually unwind and ask relevant questions, please, and to also gain insight. For the panel session, I would like to introduce the moderator, who would then go on to introduce the panelists, and then we have a wonderful time. I know you are very, very tired. I know some of you didn't eat before coming. Don't worry, we'll soon be done. Are we having fun? It's still this side, answer me again. Are we having fun? Thank you very much. So please, don't be tired of clapping. Put your hands together as I make welcome the moderator of today's panel session, the person of Miss Eruru Akpomera. A round of applause for her.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. The energy has been high up here since I want us to maintain that energy, right? So good afternoon, everyone. All right, thank you so much. I'm really pleased to be here. This is the first time I will be here, and I'm wondering why I have never been at this event before now. This is powerful. This is amazing. Your energy is a lot. You are all beautiful young ladies. It has been exciting being in this area with you guys. All right. Wow.
All right, one house. That's okay. Thank you. I know you spot someone interesting. We have with us Mr. Young Ayawo, and he's a favorite amongst us. He's also from Ajegune, okay? But let us also focus. Okay, thank you. Let us go back to why we are here. I hope you know why we're here. We are learning how to go beyond limits. So back to you, Ma.
Thank you so much. All of you that are there, all of you up there, we're going to fight. When I came, everybody don't shout like that. See, people shouting. All right, yeah. I also would love to add that I strongly believe that right now at this very moment, this is the strongest room in Nigeria with the quality of people seated here. And no, I'm not talking about our invited guests. I'm talking about you. Please give yourselves another round of applause. Okay. So what we're about to have now is a panel session, right? And the way a panel session would work is that I'll be here and I would invite two other beautiful women to join me on this stage. I have a lot of questions that I have curated for them, with you in mind actually. So I would ask them these questions and they would answer the questions, and then after the session, you would also have your turn to ask them questions and they answer your questions. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? All right, so please pay attention. Please pay attention. I'm about to read their bios. You need to know the quality of women you'll be listening to, right? And there's one thing I would advise you to do. So every time I would go for an event as a young girl, a teenager, secondary school, and even in the university, and I have to watch people on the stage, there's something I would always do. While they speak, I will start preparing for the time that somebody will call me up on stage to speak. So you are going to know the quality of these women and start to imagine yourself in that same material of these women, even bigger than the material of these women, and start preparing for the day that somebody will come up here, read your bio, and also ask you to speak. Are you ready? All right. So to our first panelist, Precious Flourish Ifeanyichukwu is a passionate girls coach. You can give a round of applause. Thank you. She's a passionate girls coach committed to raising bold, confident, and future-ready girls. She works with parents, schools, and organizations to achieve this goal and has actively mentored girls for 14 years with a probable track record of changed life and improved systems. Feel free to clap, it's fine. She's the founder of Global Giants Girls and the Vice Chancellor of the School of Teen Mentors and Coaches, where she has trained over 300 teen mentors and coaches. She's also the author of 14 life-changing books, including The Girl's World, Making Wise Decisions, and she hosts G3 Show, where she's hosting Teens Time with Chichi on Inspiration FM 92.3. Precious has received professional training in teen counseling, children and adolescent counseling, non-profit leadership, mass communication, broadcast program production, and education. She has been recognized by FECA, Esteemed Teens International, and Spark Africa, and has also spoken on platforms including TEDx, Netflix, and Channels TV. Beautiful young ladies. Please let's have welcome Precious Flourish Ifeanyichukwu.
The people are hungry. The master is in me. Your best, so I play party. The one who has for me. I will make you jump out. The people are.
You can see she's beautiful, right? I told you. Okay, let's have our second panelist. Dorcas Thorpe is a senior strategy and transformation executive with over a decade of experience driving enterprise growth, digital transformation, and financial inclusion within Nigeria's largest microfinance institution. She currently serves as head of strategy and transformation at Lapo Microfinance Bank Limited, where she leads corporate strategy execution, organization-wide change, and digital transformation initiatives, aligning people, technology, and capital to deliver sustainable business outcomes. Dorcas has a strong track record in building scalable digital financial services, mobilizing international grants funding, and improving institutional performance. Her leadership has contributed to significant profitability growth, expanded access to finance for underserved communities, and strengthened governance, sustainability, and transformation capabilities. Known for her analytical, calm, people-centered leadership and board-level judgment, she brings deep expertise in strategy, technology, and inclusive finance. Dorcas holds an advanced management program certification from Lagos Business School and IESE Business School, and a master's degree in computer information and networks from the University of Essex, United Kingdom. Beautiful ladies, once again, let's welcome our second panelist, Ms. Dorcas Thorpe. Please give her a round of applause.
Say you will never fail. You have to fulfill me. No, my promise keeper. My promise keeper. My promise keeper. Hey, I promise you. I've been chasing after you. I'm not something to me. But something reckless over.
I'm so tempted to sing with you people, but you know, I'm here for something else. Okay. So I mentioned that we're about to have a panel session. Like I said, keeping you in mind, we have curated different questions that I'll be asking our panelists. I want you to pay close attention. I want you to do what? Thank you. Right. Okay. So hello, Precious. Hello, Dorcas. It's so lovely seated between the both of you. I mean, your glow is adding to my own glow, so you know. But I mean, they look really beautiful, right? So tell them now that you're so beautiful. Thank you so much. You all held the forts for a while. Thank you so much. All right, so we'll have our first question, and I have the same question for the both of you, right? So I'll ask the question, and we'll start with you, and then we'll also hear from Ms. Dorcas. So now, before all of this, right, I just read your bio. There are a lot to be there, right? You've written books. You've written books. You are leading one of the top, you're leading a team on one of the top or the biggest microfinance banks in Nigeria at the moment. Yes. So before all of the big stages and everything you have accomplished, what were you like at the age of, let's say, 15, right? So let's hear from you. What were you like at the age of 15 before all of this?
Okay, good afternoon, girls. All right, I'm so happy being here. I want to say a big thank you to the organizers and to everybody represented. God bless you for being here. I said God bless you because this is the kind of thing I wish I had as a younger girl. As a 15-year-old, as a 14-year-old, as a teenager, I was that girl who was hiding. I was that girl who was afraid of hearing her own voice. I was that girl who felt that my friends went for it. I took everything because I was tired of explaining that I was slim. So let me tell you, I was that girl who was in that shoe. And it didn't also help that I was sexually abused at the age of 5 and 7, repeatedly. And each of that episode took something from my identity until I started seeing myself as less, not good enough, not well enough, everything less than. And it affected every other thing in my life. I wasn't expecting any big deal from life. I wasn't expecting any respect from people. I was just that random regular girl until I was ready to pick back my voice and realize that there were no limits apart from the ones I put on myself. That no matter what people were saying, how people were seeing me, I could move beyond that. And of course, that's also what has inspired the books that I've written for girls. You know, I wrote those books to address the challenges I had as a girl, because I know that very many of the girls today are still having those challenges. So if you think people are laughing at you for your weight, it's not always them. Sometimes they are just coming from their own insecurities. So you need to heal, like, stop paying attention to those things, stop magnifying them, and start living your life. It might look like, how do I even do that? Because every day they say these things, and it lives in my subconscious. You're fat, you're short, you're this, and then it is stopping you from pursuing your goals. So just take a cue and know that every other person that you see here speaking to you, including myself and maybe my sisters here as well, we've all had a fair share of the fight to see ourselves beyond what people called us. And I realized that I just had to move beyond that shell and start living my most authentic life. And that was actually when it all started getting better.
All right, beautiful. Let's have a round of applause for her. Yes, thank you, thank you. Please always feel free to clap when you want to. Thank you. So let's quickly hear from you, Dorcas.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Can you just turn to the person beside you and say, you are valuable? Say it again, you are valuable. And to yourself, say, I am valuable. Awesome, awesome. So thank you so much for having me here this afternoon. Unlike maybe a lot of us here, I didn't grow up in Ajegule. I know we've heard that severally, you know, I grew up in Ajegule. I didn't even grow up in Lagos. I grew up in Benin City. Does anyone know Benin City? Those states, yeah. So B-side, Benin, a proper Benin girl, right? And growing up was really interesting in Benin City. I came from a family of 5, but I'm the second child in a family of 5. And I mean, a lot of things happen, both the good and the bad. And that's the beauty of our lives, to be honest. It's not all gloomy. It's not all bad. Even when it seems like, you know, there's a lot of negativity happening, but then in that, there is the good that also happens. And our ability to see the good and be grateful for the good is very important. So growing up, I mean, different things happened for me, but I was always a quiet child. I didn't start speaking as a child till about 4 years. Yeah. I really don't know what happened, or what the medical condition is, but I started speaking till, when I was 4. But in that time of not speaking, I could hear everything. I knew all the words to say. I knew all the grammar, everything I could hear. And then when I started talking, they could not hold me back. They couldn't hold me, I was just talking and talking and talking. But I was still a very quiet child, right? And for a world like ours, quiet people seem to what? We're always at the back. You know, the world is very fast to appreciate people who are out there, who are outspoken, who are vibrant and all of that. But growing up for me, I was a quiet, calm child. And that, you know, comparison with others, in fact, I had siblings who were, you know, very outgoing and all of that. That comparison did something to my mind, right? To say that, you know, am I not good enough? Why am I not like them? Why am I not making friends like them? You understand? And that did something to my mind for a long time. Until I joined a girls' initiative program just like this. I remember my father taking me to his friends' initiative program And I joined that program, and man, the teaching, for you to understand who you are first, and that you are what? Unique. And that you cannot, and you were not made to be like who? The other person. So even in the family of, your siblings, you are not made to be, you were not born to be your brother. You were not born to be like your sister. You are unique in yourself. So that training, that program really helped to redefine my mindset that I was special. I was unique. I didn't have to be like them. My calmness is what? My superpower. And in who I've become today as an executive, my calmness is my superpower. So don't trivialize who you are. Don't trivialize that thing that you think is what is bringing you down. No, that's actually what is special about you. And that's how growing up was for me until, I think I joined that program about 12, 13, and I really started to understand who I am. Why do I like myself? Why should I like myself? Why shouldn't I compare myself with other people? That is mind-blowing for anyone who is seated here today. As a young person, know that you are valuable, you are unique, and then start to what? Develop that uniqueness in you, and you will shine.
Please, a round of applause. A round of applause. So, I don't know about you, but while listening to them, I tried to do something, right? So, they painted an image of the young girl they were at 15, right? So, I tried to imagine Miss Precious here, sitting and thinking, oh my God, when am I going to add weight? How am I going to add weight? What do I have to do to add weight? And I can also imagine her on the other side of the room looking at every other child playing, and she's just like, you know what? I don't want to do all of that. And then I'm looking at the both of them right now, and they do not look like that young girl of 15-year-old with the doubts and the insecurities. They've grown into beautiful women. Please, let's give them another round of applause. So that's the idea of that first question. For you to see in these women who you currently are, right, at the age of 13, 14, 15, for you to understand that outside the glitz and the glamour and the glow and the pretty look, we were at some point just like you. Now, that's for you to now pay more attention, extra attention to everything they'll be saying to you. So yes, so our next question. Now we'll be talking very girly stuff. Are we ready? Are we ready? Yeah, so we're going to talk very girly stuff right now, right? And I would start with Precious here. Right, so as girls, we've always had that one issue of talking about our menstruation, right? Sometimes we've been, I don't know about you guys, but even when I was your age, we saw it as something we should be ashamed of, something we should keep quiet about, something we should not talk about, something we should, hold back, right? If anybody asks the question and said the word menstruation, you say, why are you saying that? Or they say period. Don't say period, boys are here. Right, but I have grown to understand that that's like one of the beauties of being a woman. That defines us being women. I mean, the guys can't relate, right? So that defines us. So that leads me to the question I want to ask you, because you talk about girls, you talk about their body and all. So why is it important that young girls actively listen to and talk about these things? Why is it important that girls are not ashamed to discuss this topic? And then how do they talk about it without being embarrassed?
Okay, thank you for the question. First of all, I think we are living in an environment or in a society where we demonize things that we shouldn't demonize. Something that should be celebrated, something that should be appreciated, we demonize it. We look at it like, ew, like this, don't bring it here, don't talk about it. And we stigmatize things that are only natural. Now, having your period as a girl, I need you to know that it is, first of all, not an abomination. Girls, can you hear me? I want you to tell yourself, my period is not an abomination. So, yes, it's not. It's actually a natural occurrence. Now, how many of you are ever ashamed of sweating? Who here is ashamed of sweating? Like when you sweat, you're like, oh my God, I'm sweating. I can't even come before people because I'm sweating. It's natural. So the same way, having your period is a natural experience, and it only shows that you are growing into a powerful woman. you're growing into a great woman that can birth generations after you. So it's something to rather celebrate than to be ashamed of. Now, I also know the part of, boys stigmatizing us. Maybe when you're in your period, you just want to carry yourself. They look at you like, what is it? And we are ashamed of handling things like sanitary pad. In fact, when you go to bath, I remember in secondary school, we used to have like several nicknames for sanitary pad. Who remembers? We call it sliced bread. We call it several things. I can't even remember all of those. We don't want people to know about it. You're having your period, you want to code it so that the next person doesn't know. Well, I'm not saying you should go about spreading the blood, like littering the environment with it, but I'm saying that you should stop, and also stop letting people stigmatize you because you're having your period. When you go to buy sanitary pad, don't say, I want to buy bread, or you're hiding it, you're trying to put it, like hide it somewhere. It's not something to be ashamed of. It is something natural. By the way, it shows that you are keeping yourself. I mean, you're not pregnant, right? You are having your period because you're not pregnant. So you do rather not have your period and be pregnant? Hello, one house. Would you rather not have your period and be pregnant? Of course not. So menstrual cycle is one of the beauty and the blessings that God has given to us as humanity, as women. And it's one of the things that makes us unique. No man, no matter what, no man can have their period. Well, unless medicine advances to that level anyway. But your own nakare come. Even if they do surgery to get theirs, yours is a blessing. It's natural. So your period, first of all, is a blessing. Number two, it's a natural occurrence. It is nothing to be ashamed of. It is nothing to be and not thanks to some of our parents that did not prepare us. I was in education, any puberty class before I had my period, and if girls, I tell that are doing puberty awareness, menstrual awareness, so you understand what it is, and also be able to prepare yourself. Know your cycle, girls. Know your cycle. If your period starts now, when will you be expecting the next one? Carry your pad as you go to school, and don't be ashamed of it. Boys, nobody has the right to go to your bag without your permission. That's why they say if you go to a girl's bag, anything you see, you take. Because our bags are sacred, so you can have those things, and then when you're menstruating, wear something dark so that even if there's a stain, it won't carry through. All those small things to protect yourself, to ensure that you are super confident even when you're menstruating. Yes, so your period is a natural blessing, and it is definitely nothing to be ashamed about.
She ended with something very key. I want everybody, every one of you in this room to repeat after me. My period is a blessing and I am not ashamed of it. No, I don't think I'm feeling the confidence in it yet. My period is a blessing and I am not ashamed of it. Beautiful. Okay. So I have another different question for you, right? So it's related to, I read on your bio just right now that you schooled in the United Kingdom, which is pretty big. How many of you want to go to the UK? Anytime they ask me, I'll say that when my siblings, their children will start calling me Big Mommy UK, right? So we're all looking to leave the country. All right. So you schooled in the UK and you are now a leader, in a major financial institution. And I'm wondering, was this the plan from the beginning? Was this what you thought it would be? If anybody had asked you, that girl at 15, if anybody had asked you that, oh, where do you see yourself in the next 5, 10, 15 years, would you have ever imagined that it would look this good?
Okay, so when you started, which I schooled in the UK, everybody's thinking maybe I was born with a silver or golden spoon. Well, not much, no. Maybe my younger siblings were, but at my time, myself and my brother, yeah, we were born with plastic spoons, rubber spoons. But life turned out the way it turned out for our parents, so that's why I had the opportunity to school abroad. But did I see myself here when I was 13, 15? No. And I think that that's the same thing for most people. You see, life is really beautiful. Thankful for 2 young girls that got scholarships, right, today. When they came in here, do you think that they thought that that would happen? Do they think that that will happen today? No. You can't tell the future. You can't tell tomorrow. Right? But however, we prepare for tomorrow. And part of their preparation was that what? They came. Part of their preparation was that they also came out to what? Speak. If they didn't come out to speak today, maybe that would not have happened. So we prepare. So for me, growing up, I didn't think, I would be here. I wanted to actually be a medical doctor. If you ask any child, most children, what do you want to be in future? We say what? Doctor, lawyer, engineer, accountant, maybe. But doctor, I wanted to be a doctor growing up. But when I started to do my going into uni, what I was preparing for, my father just suddenly calls me and says, technology will be the future thing. Study technology. I didn't argue, right? So for us, for those who have parents that are good, it's good to listen. I listened to him and I just, changed my course into IT, into technology. And I did technology for first. Today is not where you will end. You always almost do not have the full picture of what you're going to be tomorrow. It's never clear. Do you know some people have clarity by 60, by 40? So when you're in a hurry, you're like, oh, I'm 10 years, I'm confused, I don't know what I will be. Yeah, calm down. You're 10, you're 12, you're 15. It's never clear. But continue to prepare so that when the opportunities come, you are ready to take advantage of them.
Okay, so quick question. How many of you already know what you want to become in future? Oh yeah, now. What did she say now? Calm down. What will you do? You will calm down. All right, so we're already coming to the end of this session, so I just need you to give an answer to this question in less than a minute, actually. It's related to confidence, our confidence as girls. How many of you would define yourself as confident? If I should say every confident person in this room should raise their hand up now, how many of you would actually put up your hand? I'm not telling you to come out, though. Just show me with your hand that you are confident. Okay, good. All right. So we're about to talk about that confidence, right? So I'll come back to you. So you help girls, build confidence, you coach them and you talk to them about these things. But was there ever a time you lost your own confidence, and then how did you get it back? In about a minute.
Okay. Confidence is a big conversation on at every stage of life. And yes, I lost my confidence several times. Just like many of us here, we are struggling with our confidence because so many things. First of all, you wake up and you look at the house where you woke up from and you don't like it. You want something better. And just that experience, it does something to you. If you do not have the kind of parents that are foresighted so that no matter what the current situation is, they are constantly pointing you to the future, that experience alone can destroy your confidence. So you see these kids and you're like, almost see the gap. You're looking at yourself as at this side of the world and they are at the other side of the world.
There are so many things you can't afford. They send you back from school, by the way, and at the time you're leaving, some girls are in class, having their classes, taking the lessons. That can do something to your confidence. And I had a lot of that as well. There were many times I was sent home from school. And my body, back to my body again. I didn't have the perfect body. Each time I talk about this, I actually laugh because it was what I thought. So sometimes in your head for years and you suddenly think it is true. And so I had all of those and I was thinking, I'm not good enough. I'm not tall enough. I'm not fair enough. Just there's always something off. And girls, listen to me and listen very carefully. If you keep looking for what is lost, more things will get lost. Keep focusing on what is more things. Today it might be my head is too big. Tomorrow it will be my eyes are too big. Next time it will be my legs. They are not really straight. You know how legs are more straight. Next time it will be parents. And every time I talk to them, you know, they're like my daughter. She's always fixated about her body, about her skin. She wants to do skincare routine at 12. I'm like, God, at 12? So we have things that are bothering us. We have things, and every time it does. And so yes, I had all of that. How did I, from timid girl to this confident woman? Because yes, I would consider myself a confident woman. If you know the journey I took to get here, I have to brag about it. Okay, so the first thing is that I had to fix my identity. It starts from you. You need to know that you are made in the image of God. You are created for a purpose. You are a solution and an answer to someone's request. An answer to someone. So when you come into a room, don't come in thinking, I'm not welcome here, I'm not wanted here. Know that your identity, first of all. Number two is your values. Have your values and work by them. Because everybody will not love you. Everybody will not like you. And some people will suggest you do things that will be against you. So if you have your values intact, it will give you a sense of a strong individual. So I love it when I hear my girls tell me, my friends ask me to do this, and I told them as a matter of my values, I won't do it. And I'm like, come on, girl. Like, that's where to clock it, girl. Because your values should give you that level of confidence. And of course, so many other things like friendship. Change my friends. I wasn't going with those friends that will make me look less of myself. I started rolling with friends that will appreciate me, that would also help me become better than I was. So becoming a confident girl is actually a journey. And then when you start that journey, surround yourself with people that will support that journey. Mentors, teachers, attending programs like this, of course, they all will be a part of your success story.
Thank you. I also want you to answer the same question, but I want us to come from the perspective of your job, right? I want to believe that as a leader, you have more men around you, and there is this mindset that women are sometimes timid and less confident around men, right? So how do you manage maintaining your confidence even in that sort of space?
Okay. It's in our society, it's very difficult because culture has made it so, to a large extent. So, boys, men are, better, they're in better positions and all of that. How did I become more confident? So one, I would say I became very good at what I do. Yeah. So competence, doing something well, doing something very well, helps with your confidence, right? So if they look at you and say, oh, but they can't argue with what you're doing. They can't argue with the results you're producing. They can't argue with the excellence that you're producing. So that's I'm telling you my own story and my own journey. I became so good that you cannot argue, that because I'm like, yes, I'm a woman, but this is the result, right? So that's one. Two, I understood that you can learn to be confident. It's not in a second nature. So this is what I mean. You know, you have some friends who are more what? They are more bold, they are outgoing, and you just think that these ones, they were born what? Confident. No, nobody was born confident. We all learn, right? So confidence is learning. And then I started to learn about what? Confidence. How to speak confidently. I told you I was a shy child. I was a quiet child. I don't think I would be sitting in front of, all of you and talking like this if I didn't what? Learn it. So you can learn to be what? Confident. There's so many things about learning to be confident. Your body posture, the way you look at people, it's a skill that you can learn. So please, if you don't take anything out here today, take that. Most of the things that we admire in people, there are things that what? We too can what? Learn. So you can learn to be confident, you can learn to speak well. One of my sessions on speaking well is actually by our convener. Her speaking master classes I attended twice now to improve my own speaking. So blessing, Coach D, thank you for your impact. So you can learn all of those things. Another thing is that you need to learn to do it afraid. Yeah. You think that, all of us here, we were probably not worried about speaking. No, we were worried. Even coming on stage, you still have that stage fright. But what? You learn to do it what? Afraid. So even if you're afraid of something, you build confidence by what? Doing that thing what? Afraid. The first time you do it, maybe not so good. The second time you do it, third time you do it, you would have become a master of it. So do it afraid. That's how you build confidence. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid of what people will say. Let them talk. But do and be who you really want to be.
I mean, interesting story. But before I even came up here, I was really nervous. And you were the ones making me nervous. I was reading their bios. And I was watching my hand shake with my phone, right? But I mean, I still did it afraid. And have I done a great job so far? Thank you. All right, thank you. So quickly we'll have a Q&A session. Okay, not now. All right, not now. Okay, so let's say thank you to our beautiful panelists.
Thank you. We want to take some pictures. She had not gone the route that her father had told her to go, what would we have done? She won't be here right now. The way that she's staying in this capacity. So thank you once again, Ms. Dorcas. Thank you, Ms. President. Thank you for your consistent support to our convener and to us as a platform in general. Thank you. We also want to acknowledge the presence of Pastor Young. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. And then also, Alfred, Mr. Alfred, thank you so much. All right, now over to our convener. She has a special announcement for us, and she's there to tell us some amazing, interesting news, and it's something that you've been anticipating. Who can guess what it is? They don't know. Okay, so let's give her a round of applause as she comes on stage again.
Good afternoon, everyone. Are you having a great time? Let's have some clapping exercise this afternoon. So this is how I want you to clap for just this session. When I say Atama, you clap once. When I say Labako, you clap 4 times. When I say Laborina, you clap 10 times. Are you ready? Are you ready? I want to see how much you pay attention during your classes, okay? So let's see who gets that right. Atama, Atama, Labako, Labako, Laborina. If you know you clap more than 10, come outside. If you clap more than 10, come outside. You don't want to come out. We'll catch you now. Anybody that claps more, bring them out for me. Are you ready? I'm watching you. I'm watching you at the gallery. Let's go. Atama, Atama, Labako, Labako, Laborina, Laborina, Laborina. Fantastic. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm happy that you're having a nice time. I want us to have perfect silence everywhere. Can we have perfect silence everywhere? I can still hear some people talking. Who are those? Okay, I'd like to recognize someone very special to me. Someone who contributed to my academic growth. I am really surprised to see him here. I would never have thought I would see him. The man that taught me English language in secondary school is in the house. You know, today is just one of those days where I'm almost really emotional, but I'll try to manage my emotions. This man taught me English from GS1 till, I think almost when we're done with secondary school. He was very intentional. You make any slight mistake, you are in trouble. He gives you like 1, 2, 3. Your head will be correct. If that your head does not be correct, it will be correct. He's someone I admire so much when I was in school. I said, one day I will also study English. Today, I'm a graduate of English, 5.4 CGPA, University of Ibadan. So, teacher, I'm so proud of him.
Makes your hand a bridge for someone else. In 2005, I lost my father and my world paused for a moment. In 2006, everything changed. A club was established in school called Bright Youth Organization, BYO. It was founded by Mr. Shegun Shito Michael, and Mr. Shegun would take us out on excursions. One of the places we go every year was Leap Africa Youth Award Ceremony. And in 2006, he invited me to give a presentation at the event. I was shocked at the response from the audience. And Mrs. Ndidi Uneli, the founder of Leap Africa, introduced Professor Fabian Ajogu, SAM, to me, who said he was interested in my growth. And on the 20th of November 2006, we had a meeting with him. After the meeting, it was concluded that they would give me a full scholarship. And the scholarship started from SS2, SS3, till I got into University of Ibadan to study English until I was done in 2015. After a year or two, they invited me to say, we're giving you another scholarship to do your master's degree in Pan Atlantic University. Can you imagine that? And God God wrote my story beautifully. I vowed to ensure that I pass on this baton of kindness that I have received to other young girls. And I'm achieving that today through my platform, Teen Girl Child Conference. And this year, we'll be marking the 6th edition where we inspire young girls to chase their dreams. This year is going to be different. It's going to be a scholarship for more than 5 girls. I'm happy that I'm fulfilling the words of my father. Hand that raised me has made my hand a bridge for others to pass through. And for everyone who opened the door for me, I say thank you. Thank you, Mr. Shegun Shiton Michael. Thank you, Professor Fabian Ajogu, SDN. Thank you for giving me a solid educational background that has contributed to the woman I have become today.
Thank you so much, everyone. This is my story, a true life story, not a cooked story. I went to school on full scholarship from SS2 till I was done with my university. When I finished that, the same man who gave me scholarship to do my first degree gave me another scholarship to do my master's degree. My thesis for my master's degree was distinction. I graduated in 2015 with a 5.4 CGPA from University of Ibadan. All this was made possible because one man chose to create a platform that supports young people like myself. If they say they can give people scholarship, I would have said it can never come to my family, because we thought that it's not our type that they can give scholarships. Not to talk of a scholarship that will cover you all through. The story changed from SS2. I bought this new school uniform, I had new sandals, I had new school bag. I was a fresh student completely. So today, I want to recognize that man whose hand raised me and has made my hand today a bridge for other people to pass through. I vowed that the same scholarship I have received, many more girls will get it, either through me or through my platform. It started last year. Some of our sponsors gave scholarship support to people. This year, my executive assistant can bear me witness. I called them, I said, the one I am looking for, the real scholarship I'm looking, help me recognize them. Thank you. Listen down. I hope my story inspires you too. Because at the time I was in school, they told me that people don't get 5 credits in WAEC. It is not possible. It's either you get 4 or you get 3 or you get whatever. But when I wrote my WAEC, I had the best WAEC in the whole of the school, 2007 or 2008. So if you ask them, my name is still ingrained somewhere in the school. I had the best WAEC results in the whole of that school for the whole of that year. Among science students, commercial students, art students, I was the best. So, I want to the platform. He wasn't the one who gave me the scholarship, but he created the platform for the scholarship. Passing on to other people. Everyone who has received scholarships bigger than me, and also create platforms like this. Give other. Do not let this cycle, let it continue for eternity. With a standing ovation.
we celebrate him once again? For what you've done for others, God will make it happen for you. You came here, you didn't showcase yourself. You sat behind there as if nothing is happening. What you have done for blessing, thank you so much. On behalf of the Girl Child Project and everyone here that is trusting God to get what you did via your platform, God will make it happen for you. I present you scholarship. I hope it goes a long way. And what you keep doing, just keep doing it. And trust me, blessing will never fail. This will not be the end of this platform. We have more better platforms that will come. God bless you and God keep you in Jesus' name. Let's celebrate him once again.
I still got
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm a very shy person. They call me Shy Shegun. Blessing, I want to say thank you very much. It's not really easy to be responsible, but Blessing, you have really shown responsibility. You have really proven that you are really responsible to Ajegna at large. Well, the journey started in 2005 when I engaged in a program Leap Africa. So I was given a project, a need for a change in my society. And I saw that in my own secondary school, which is Cardoso High School, we lack exposure. And what we need is just the right exposure that will take us to a greater future. That's why I created the platform. So every Wednesday, I try as much as possible to get motivational speakers to the school, to talk to them, to encourage them that they can be the best. So that is what we do at Bright Youth Organization. But there's a price for everything. Blessing paid that price. Do you know Fela Durotoye? In 2016, I think I was, in 2006, yes, 2006, I was about 19 years. I'll be 40 this next month. I was about 19 years when I started this. So I met with Fela Durotoye. So he was so much interested in me. So he invited me for a program worth about a 200,000 naira for us to just be part of that program. So he gave us a voucher. And I looked at, I said, Blessing, you follow me to this program. Then she was in GS3. So she came with me to that program. Program started for 6 in the evening and we ended the program around 10. So tell me, which parents will allow the daughter follow a young man till that time? So that was the price she paid. So we got home. I was supposed to return her to her parents. The father was already angry outside. I know, mommy, you received the hits that day, that night. He locked the door. So these are some of the sacrifices she made. Thank God everything was successful today. to beg our sponsors, please, anytime she comes begging, answer her. Why I left the non-profit sector, I'm a seaman by profession, I'm a sailor by profession today, is because I was just tired of begging. I was tired of begging. So she has the energy, she has the time. Now I have small resources that I can support. I will continue to do that. Then I want to share a story. It happened 2 weeks ago. I and my friend seated there. He called me around 6:30 in the morning. Said he has a client to pick at the airport. We should go together. And me, I don't like waking up very early. But I have to do it for him. So, pick up my car. I went to pick him in his house. So we went to the airport. So when we got to the airport, it was just like, we don't have passports. International airport, we don't have passports. We're just entering, going. And when we got to that particular office, my friend told me, we are here because of these children. I said, which children? I said, which children? That they are Cardoso High School children, students, that they ran away from their house on Friday. They want to go abroad. I said, Ahmed, why is this one my own responsibility now? Now said, we have to take them back to their parents. I said, but you'd have informed me now. We don't know the story. We don't know the genesis of this story. So the port authority people came, and when they came, they said they would like to release the children to us. I said, Ahmed, why do you want to take responsibility? Do you know them? So back and forth, he took responsibility. Then they had to take those children, just one child, and a primary 4 child, a boy and a girl. They left their home on Friday, so went there on Sunday morning. So they now took them to the police station. So when we got to the police station, I told my friend, look, this thing that you are doing, it will not end well. That we just started a case now. He said I should not worry, that he was going to take responsibility. So when we got to the station, the policeman said, who are you to the children? Said, I'm an alumni of the school. They called me through Facebook platform to come and identify them, and I know they are Cardoso students. I want to take responsibility. You know what the policeman said? Sit down there. So at the long run, we went back with a lot of pleading. We had to plead. Went back to the community in Badia to go and locate their parents. That look, your child is here, not knowing that the mother and the father are separated. The father slept at the police station because the man was looking for his children. So the mother went to use police to arrest the man. So, to portray what, at the end of the day, we brought them back, united them, settled everything. At the end of the day, you students, please, when your mother and your father has issue, don't support anybody. Just be neutral. They will settle themselves. Please. Then I'll leave you with this word. I know I can be what I want to be. If I work hard to it, I will be where I want to be. Thank you.
A round of applause, please. Okay. Congratulations once again, Mr. Segun Sheto Michael. Thank you for all you and all that you will continue to do. Hands together for one of our sponsors, Adosa Microfinance Bank. Clap, clap, clap.
I still got pain. I got
Thank you very much. Please this way. Thank you so much. Please do give our warm regards to the organization. We truly appreciate your commitment to supporting and empowering girls and women by extension. So to criteria number 1, you have to be academically sound. Number 2, you have to be morally upright. And number 3, we see that your family is struggling and are unable to pay school fees. So this will then serve as a support to deserving people. So here we have junior secondary school, and here we have, open it, we have senior secondary school. Again, remember, this is a scholarship support. Regardless of what your school fees is, this is 50,000 naira to support the payment of your school fees for 1 term. Celebrate. Okay, so I worked directly with your principal and we're able to come up with this name. So all of your names may not be here, but the people that we got their names from the school are here, and churches, some of the churches as well are here. So let's see what God will do at this time. Okay? So I don't know what your name is. What's your name? Hope. My name is Hope. Okay. So we're going to start with the senior school. So please do a lucky dip and then pick one. We're doing this quick because we're going 20 times. All right? So please stay calm. Don't distract yourselves or distract anyone else. Please do this. Okay, so pick one, pick another one, pick another one. No, just pick, I'll tell you, just pick 5. We need you to pick 5 from here. Pick another one. We have to be fast, sis.
Congratulations to you. Thank you, DJ. Next, from what school? Highstone College. Highstone College. Osagele Faith. Is she here? Congratulations, Highstone College. Wow. Come up. Thank you, DJ. Number 3, Resonance appreciate the gatekeepers. Gatekeepers, I want to say very big thank you to the founder. I'd like to say very big thank you to Apostle Sherman, Gregory, all the way from the New Photograph. Can I come down there, please? Okay, let me come down here. Regina College. Name? Gloria. Gloria. Gloria, what class are you in? Eh? No. Something is wrong. This is SS1. Why? What happened? Blessing, why are we seeing SS1 here? Yes, what? Do you have just one? Do you have just one? Do you have just one? Please confirm that you have just one. Just one. You have just two? You have just one? Do you have confirmed that what you have? You have just one. Hold on. Go back. Don't worry. On behalf of our Light Foundation, we give you $50,000.
Sometimes you don't need a hand to burn. Carry me gently, always get your nice. One, two. All right. Don't worry. We're in Nigeria. It's one of the characteristics of being in Nigeria. We can take flights at any time. So, like as I was saying, I would like to recognize the presence of my brother and friend, the youth chairman of National Youth Council chairman at Jeremy Fellow chapter, and the CEO of my Dreamstead Schools, Mr. Isaac. Your children are shouting up for the amiable, the charismatic, and the skillful chemistry. A round of applause for her as she comes on stage. You are not clapping, oh. You have collected scholarship now, you don't want to clap again.
I think I'm still crying. I've been crying since they started calling. Anyone. Especially when they call Aisha. You have to forgive me, sorry. This is the time I don't know what I'm saying. Especially when they call Aisha. And then you see that on and face keep haunting your brain like a question you don't want to fail. So you want to prove the love in a dark room where no one will interrupt our sweet blues, but relationship is not the same thing as a one-night stand in an ugly room. If this is love, then why do we have to have? What if you drop the sperm and my stomach did ask, are we sharing your mom's room? Am I going back to school? Because I have a slim days of being a youth, so I cannot book a table for a dispute between using a noose or thinking of every way to end my breath, because so many girls are already school droppers. Who thought they found a love that is so special before this corner love song turns sour? If our deeper, then why do we have to have? And when you refuse, they will tell you, as a girl, all your shakara, all your intelligence will end you in the kitchen. Tell them that kitchen is a normal routine, it's not a sink for their brains. Why? Because you are the wrong generation to mess with. So girl, you are worth more than the price tag, so you shouldn't give a discount. Thank you very much. That was
Peaches man for those who dig pit. And trouble is given to those who want trouble. For the joy of the Lord gives big strength. Jump on that pit, I beg.
Now, so this DJ. Stella, this is Stella, the teachers come and collect this on behalf of you. A round of applause, higher principal. So, please come up. Let me take a group photograph with you. Please come up. Congratulations. Can we have the sponsor, please? Let him come up to take a picture.
Are regarded because there are a lot of schools. You can bring it on. All right, thank you very much. Please, as announced earlier, everybody please remain on your seats. We don't want it to be rowdy. The volunteers and the ushers are going to be sharing refreshments, your parts, and everything we have in stock for you. Wherever you are, please just sit down. It will get to you. I want to thank each and every one of us for making our time to be part of this story for the 6th consecutive time. Thank you very much, Halifax Schools. Thank you very much, Dorcas Memorial College, Waves of Impact, Cardoso Senior High School, My Dreamstead Schools, Cairo Favored. Which one am I missing again? St. Philens. Which one again? Living Word. Which one again? Heritage. Resonance Schools. Thank you very much, Topfield. Thank you very much, Highstone College. Thank you, everybody that came out from a church, from an organization. So we are going to be taking pictures school by school. Once one school is done, the other school can go. The DJ will give us some of those wonderful hits he has been giving us for quite some time. DJ, it's your time to play now. You're going. All right. Thank you very much. I'll see you same time next year, God willing and God sparing our lives. It's been an honor to do this with you. I remain the humble Dr. Promise Jacobs. And beside me here is the beautiful Naomi Domoniru.
It wants to murder my name. Thank you so much, Dr. Promise. It's been an amazing time, being here with you, being able to anchor this program with Dr. Promise. Did you have a good time? Was it worth it? Will we see you next year? A round of applause for yourself. Thank you.